and welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We don't have George this week, unfortunately. I don't remember what he was actually doing, so I'll just say he died again. Yeah, that's the bit. That's the bit I'm going for. We do have Arthur, though. He's here.
Hello.
Yep.
And now you can actually tell who's Arthur.
Yeah, because you can go, okay, the guy who starts the episode, that one is Alex. The one who isn't talking at the moment because he's not here is George, and the other one who is here but isn't Alex is Arthur. Simple process of elimination. It's like, I think I mentioned it on the show before, like a good 10 or more episodes back, but like part of me doesn't know how people forget which one of us is which. But then part of me also goes, wait a minute, we're all from the same general area of the same country with very similar backgrounds. We are relatively similar people, all things considered. The confusion is understandable.
Fair enough.
To a certain
I don't know.
extent.
I don't think our voices are very similar at all.
I don't think our voices are very similar at all, but like in the grand scheme of things, considering the incredibly vast array of different voices that people can have, I suppose they're like not super distant, but yeah, it is.
Okay, I'll admit we both do have human voices. I'll give you.
We both are in fact Homo sapiens. It is.
I thought you were about to call me homosexual. I was like, it is the month.
It is the month.
It is together. Happy Pride Month, by the way, guys. That's a sin,
Indeed.
just so you know. This is a sin month. Being gay is not a sin, but pride is objectively. I'm not Christian, though, so I don't care. But I'm just saying.
One of the 7 deadly ones, to be fair, but...
I hate that anime.
Upsides of having water. Makes the voices easier to do on the throat. Downsides of having water. If you drink at the wrong time, you spontaneously die on camera.
Yeah. When I tell a shit enough joke, I'll kill you.
Upsides, I'm not coughing all of the time. Downsides, I will be doing so a lot if Arthur happens to speak while I'm drinking most of the time. Because most of the time it's to tell a shitty joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we got the prerequisite babbling about things that are not in fact the comic out of the way. Let's go to page talking. Yes, okay, right. So for this, since we don't have George, we've got the system sorted. Arthur, if you would.
Yeah, I'm just pasting something in chat. I just found.
What's the fucking? I'm debating if I can put that in the episode.
You can't show that on video. No, absolutely not.
My question is, do I care enough to actually just
No, you can't. You cannot show that in video.
I can crop it though.
Yeah, you can put a censor bar.
I can crop it. I do have that power.
Have it pan down on the image and then just stop when you above the part you obviously can't show.
Just stop at the bit. I think at this point the audience can guess what the problem with it is that I can't show the whole thing. Just by the fact that I will have done this. I will have put it on screen, just not the whole thing.
Oh god. Right, anyway, okay. Sorry to interrupt the thing we were meant to be doing, but
by posting borderline nudity in chat. It is the
Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that? It is the month.
Alright, okay.
It is the post dicks to your friends on Discord month. Or almost dicks to your friends on Discord.
It doesn't quite have the dick there. You can just about see where it's going.
Almost dick.
He looks like he's packing, though, I will say.
Fair.
Anyway,
the the comic.
Who's first? Oh, of course. It's blue and red. It makes sense.
They're right. Arthur, have you developed spontaneous colorblindness over the last
No, I was just looking at it and I was like, how am I meant to know who's who? They have like almost exactly the same markers. And I don't remember what TG and... But it's like turn tep God hand or something, and then CT is current...
No, it's Centaur's... funny enough, if you look up at the top next to hide pestilence, it is the... Okay, today's episode titled "It Is the Month."
It is the month, and you've got to have like a rainbow color scheme, but you can't just overlay it. You've got to have it be like subtle. You've got to try and find things that match the colors.
I'll have the border be a rainbow gradient because it makes sense. It is the month.
Yeah. I'll explain the idea. I do have that, but anyway, not important.
Not important. We time is ticking away.
How do I do this?
It was Morty. It was just Morty. Essentially, was
Morty.
Your voice for it.
Rick. I mean, should I try and do Shinji? How different does Shinji sound to Morty? It's just like I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Morty, but higher and with less over-exaggerated stuttering. I think.
Yeah. It's like
I think would be a good way to go for it.
I'm attempting to determine what ranks human in their class structure. I'd assumed the color of your blood would serve as a basis for placement in the hierarchy, as would be expected and natural, but I was mistaken. I was similarly in error, believing the color of what you type corresponds with the color of your blood.
Yeah, it does, bro. My blood's red. Yeah.
Well, obviously. I understand that now. I'm not a fool.
It's slipping downwards, I'll be honest. It's slipping downwards in tone and getting more stuttery.
Yeah.
All voices tunnel to Morty.
Alright, I'll go up again. Okay. I'm not a fool.
On Earth, class is sorted out by who can drop the most delirious flow.
I see. So in other words, a sort of bloodletting ritual. To assess whose pulse is the steadiest and whose flow is the most strong.
No. Well, yeah. Verbal pulse. Rap battles. The kings of word tech ascend to godhood and look down on us patriarchally, like urban watermarks in the sky. This is like a religion, man.
I like him gaslighting into the aliens into thinking like rap is really important to their culture.
Yeah, like rap is super important to their culture. Like to be fair, if I met a bunch of aliens who A were very clearly in a fucked up caste system and B were trying to figure out how the fuck my society worked, I too would just shit post all over them. I'd probably be worse than Dave in this instance.
No, it's how hard you piss.
Yeah. It's based on like how it is based on your flow. It is based on your flow, particularly of piss. Anyway, yeah. It's fucking serious business. It's like what our whole culture revolves around.
Really? So your social echelons are dictated by the noble art form of the ancient slam poets, or the Earth equivalent?
Yeah, well, used to be dictated, till the rat-pocalypse happened. I still believe, though, in my heart, so long as it keeps thumping the righteous beat, subwoofing out a devotion every which way, that he will come, our savior. Was foretold he'd come after meteors show up to drop it like it's hot. And he'd gather up the ashes of our civilization and lift it like it's heavy. Fuck, I'm tearing up my eye shades. They're gonna fry.
That's so funny. He's like turning in like the second Rapture.
Oh,
the rat
shirt, haha. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh, funny pun, hilarious.
I believe that this is probably nonsense. I've already been hornswoggled repeatedly by your comrades, who I quite reasonably mistook for your superiors in bloodline. Your race makes a habit of deception, and I will not tolerate it. You will stop. I command all verbal misdirections, and hoof beast play will cease during my communications. Is that understood?
Douche.
Did I say something entertaining?
If you're gonna spit that kind of bravado at me, I'm just saying, put it in rhyme. Let's hear what you got, Tootie McSnoothole. Tootie McSnoothole, what the fuck?
I try to stay engaged with many of our aristocratic practices, but I'm not much of a poet.
Come on.
My poems are private.
Whatever, dude. Deprivatize them.
Oh, yeah, let's go. He's a communist.
Deprivatize the rail system and your boss.
Deprivatize your flow. I want to hear them sick beats, and I want them to be owned by the people. The right to rap is a human right.
The right to rap is a human right. You heard it here first, folks.
Alright. If you are prepared to be particularly forceful about it, I may be suitably disgusted to comply.
Just take whatever's in there. That bro rage lust you're feeling. Turn that bitch inside out like a broke-ass millionaire's pockets.
Broke-ass millionaire, what? Oh,
like
sorry,
a broke-ass millionaire, after we redistributed all of their wealth.
That, or he currently owns all the wealth on a single planet. So he's
to be fair, he did in fact play the stock market so hard that he had inconceivable amounts of money.
So
he's now the
decided money is
of a billionaire. Essentially, he is at the point where all money is worthless because he owns so much of it.
So he's like, all right, I'm a communist now.
Yeah.
Deprivatize. Huh.
Deprivatize your wealth,
stuff.
not mine, but deprivatize yours.
I'm gonna spread the wealth all into my bank account.
I'm gonna spread the wealth. Some of it goes in that corner of my giant vault. Some of it goes in that corner of my giant vault. Some of it goes in the back corner of my giant vault. It's a triangle, and some of it goes in the center.
Call me Davenezer Splooge. Alright, anyway.
The fact that these are all... The fact that that last bit is 100% something he fucking say from... Just, like, consider everything that he has said up until this point. And that, it fits right in.
Alright.
Yes. I'm half convinced he has said it.
Those are the sort of assertive statements which get me flowing.
He has one hand on the table, and only one.
There's a reason he's typing like half the lines.
Yeah, because every so often, the one hand he's using to type brushes over the enter key, and he goes, "Oh shit!" and then he goes back and finishes the line in the next fucking Christ. Everyone on the Meteor, everyone in just that lab is just sat there, just looking over at the corner, or desperately trying to avert their eyes from the corner, as all they can hear from it is just...
Can't believe he'd circ off, bro. Not on stream as well. That's actually fucked up.
I can't
This streamer literally zerks off the Zorn on stream, and no one does anything about it. Anyway.
Okay. Joke answer is that Germa. Serious answer is that fucking Darkside Phil.
No, it's Germa.
I know, but like, I know the bit, but all I'm thinking of is the fact that Darkside Phil's entire career crumbled in on itself, which it already was at the time, but it crumbled in even faster because he literally was accidentally streaming to 10,000 people, and he just pulled his dick out and started whacking it. Like, he didn't even know he was streaming. He didn't even know he was streaming. He just fucking started beating his meat. You couldn't see it. You couldn't see it, thankfully, but it was blatantly obvious what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. That is unfortunate. All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Your lines.
Yes. All right. Weird, but all right. You sound wound up, but my gears are airtight. Steer clear of a seer in the night if you're scared of unfair fights. You'll drop like the staircase impaired. Seeing him spreads a fair fucking rare sight. Spreads a fair fucking rare sight. For poor eyes like that millionaire whose pockets I mocked earlier. He's paradoxically me, but richer and surlier. Broke as his sword before his stock picks skyrocketed. Worth more than all a chest lockpicked and gold crock bricks and boombucks I pickpocketed. Filling folios with millions, and I'm milking to pad out my pockets. More chock full than sad Trollian villains clogging my block list. So thoughtful to populate my slate with propositions to copulate to a spate of homoerotic hot picks. Which I posit you got shit up with that nature in spades, as my shades got you locked in. Spying a guy whose eyes eyed more cocks and dicks than I got clocks and they got ticks.
This feels like an Eminem bit, like.
I can write orange with banana. I can write orange with banana. Or nana.
Okay.
Anyway.
Just a thought. Let's mock a topic with less awfulness. If you use the excuse to be culturally myopic, what are your views on the abuse to the Walkden Apocrypha? Would you choose if duly cued to put your bruising clop to a flock of Norby Robotica? Yeah, okay.
No, I think it's just Naughty Robotics.
Oh.
Because that's his dumb fucking thing. It's the percent sign is an X.
Oh, I thought it was just whatever finishes the statement. Because I've just been reading it as, okay, I need to work out what that word is. I get it. Okay.
No, it's just an X.
Okay, I thought it was like robotica, like erotica, which rhymes with apocrypha.
Yeah. And Tua. If it's anyway. Wow, yes. Don't really understand that, but yes. Okay, hold that thought. I'm gonna pull this fucking sword out of this thing.
But Dave likes him. That's quite funny.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Perhaps that it's martial tactics that matter for status unless you redact this. I'd have us in practice that's a glass full of what's lactic would impact this. Pragmatic to presume a human metric for grandness stands for fondness, to be honest. Wanted a plum with a strapping song, a smith and ripping sonnets of strongness.
Yes. Still no clue what this shit means, but keep going.
Alright, let me get a drink of water.
Yeah. Whoa.
Perhaps to divide the class divides and unclassified swine. It's butchering time. Your fauna, I find, requires too little strange to savage and rhyme. I fear inferiors have monopolized my highest priorities. Let's eschew crude inferiors and pursue nude superiorities. Review zoological peculiarities, the great storking anomalies, flexing in unison, baying moons with fraternal sororities.
Holy shit, what?
Great muscle beast tussle, bosom and heft with thunderous muscle, buttock to speck.
What the fuck?
Connect blows to discover how invincible pecs are. Venture low to uncover his inimitable nectar.
Oh, God, okay, stop.
Should song serve to placate one, fortune holds to lactate some, strong hands tongue teeth to great ambrosia collectors.
Jesus. Okay, maybe you're actually the worst troll. I'm thinking none of that was actually ironic. That was all pretty straight up, wasn't it?
What do you mean? Are you ordering me to conceal my palms again?
Never mind. God damn it. Fucking piece of shit sword. Well, goddamn budge, probably useless anyway.
Well, it looks to be a legendary weapon.
It's a legendary piece of shit.
That's literally what I'd say. It just doesn't work. It's a piece of shit anyway.
It's a piece of shit.
Sucks.
Fucking
Get it, sucks. Don't want it anyway. Shit.
proceeds to punch it.
That was such an odd bit. Why did it just have like a rap god bit? That was really funny though. That's
Like,
probably
to be
one
fair,
of the funniest things
not
that
gonna
happened
lie,
for a little
in
while.
terms of technical ability, Equus is pretty good. In terms of subject matter, please never do it again.
No, definitely do it again. It is the must. He was literally, he was literally rapping about jerking a guy off. That's so funny. Yeah, all right. Let me pull up. You know the image? I'm
true.
actually doing
That's
that.
true.
Oh
That's
wait.
True. It's the moment.
I like honestly the.
That fucking image of fucking Goku set the tone.
It did. Oh,
It did set the tone, to be fair. Oh god.
Where is the? Yes. So.
Oh god. Oh no.
I feel like right now I'm this guy in this meme. So I was literally doing the exact hand movements as well. I was like, no, you got to understand, that's so funny. Oh my god.
To be fair.
Wait, is he still rapping? No, good, okay.
No, he's just rambling at this point. Just read the fucking lines.
No, giving up on the treasure so easily. It strikes me as an artifact rooted in universal lore of nobility, and it's a valuable asset. Its strength is as valuable an asset as its strength is, and as much as anyone with his wits is fond of being strong, such weapons require finesse to operate, and surely in this case to retrieve without damaging. Hence, you're no doubt frustrating restraint.
Okay, I'm kind of starting to wonder why you're bugging me now. You're a fucking creepy dude.
Excessive force will shatter such weapons. We both know this from experience. That makes sense, because it's just the X sound. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What?
The adult human who trained you and taught you in the ways of being strong, remember?
You mean the guy who spent years beating my ass down with a puppet? Yeah, I remember.
Yes. And now, being learned in the ways of strongness, you, like myself, are unfortunately limited in the weaponry you may wield. Ironically, the training which has ennobled you beyond others has made instruments of high blood brittle in your hands, hence the state of your favorite weapon, hobbling your specibus. I know what this is like.
Man, I'm not that strong, okay? I just broke a cheap-ass sword. Doesn't make me the fucking Hulk.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's funny. He thought, for 1 second, he thought he had, like, a kindred spirit in breaking shit just because he touched it once. And then he just goes, no.
No, I'm nothing like you. Please never consider that we are in any way related ever again.
Please never associate me with you ever again in either of our lives.
How Dave is the guy. No. Shut the fuck up.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Could you repeat that?
Hang on. What, did you go around breaking a bunch of swords too?
No. Bows.
Oh, voice broke while doing a high-pitched voice.
How the fuck do you even wield a broken bow? Did you go around clubbing shit with the two halves?
Yes, sometimes.
I guess a broken bow is still strong. It's kind of like nunchucks.
Yeah, I suppose. Yo.
What are you doing?
What's it look like?
Careful. about succumbing to these sort of destructive urges. Addiction is a powerful thing.
So am I. Bow down before your new king, bitch.
Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da, da-da. Oh, God, I think I need something to dry myself off with. Oh.
Dry off. Oh, God. You noticed?
Yeah, I do notice the kiss. It's the first thing I noticed.
God fucking damn it, Vriska. Oh, God.
Alright, let's go.
Take the piece of shit. Okay, right. I'll just keep doing Dave. You take Terezi. We'll just keep doing this. You just do every voice.
Terezi?
Just it was fucking Pegasus.
Oh, her. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
I've been working like all week, so that, like 9 hours a day. This week has felt like ridiculous. It's exam season, so I've just been working super hard.
Yeah, true.
This week has just felt like 3 weeks long. Anyway.
Yeah.
Dave, great news. Dave, great news. I found a drawing tablet. Do you know what that means, Dave? Do you know what it means we can get?
Please don't say this party started. Please don't say this party started.
This party started.
God, everything is about parties with you.
Dave, there is nothing even close to being better than parties. Come on.
Okay, let's see some fine art then.
Why, it just so happens that I have a fresh masterpiece for you. Hot off the canvas and onto your computer glasses, where it will sizzle your eyeballs.
Okay. You're feeling pretty cool and tired. I guess I'll go to sleep arbitrarily here. Totally no reason to ever take my shades off ever. Oops, I don't use shout poles, I forgot. I am all but unresponsive to the most senseless of awesome girl drubbings. Only dreams now. Fucking. Oh, also. Yeah, I forgot that. I forgot the snoring.
What the fuck? Dark Souls lore-esque storytelling. Where is VaatiVidya? Please unpack this.
Please unpack this.
I need to know how to enjoy my dark fantasy game.
We need to know the meaning. Okay, right. Okay, that is every bit as shitty as all of your other drawings.
Shut up! I'm still getting the hang of this thing. I will get better.
I like it though, you don't gotta improve. Art skills are overrated.
Thanks, Dave. Oh, voice break again.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dave.
I've had a couple waivers here and there. It's kind of weird though. What the hell is actually going on here? Does this mean something? Is it Dark Souls? Is it Dark Souls?
VaatiVidya, please release a new lore video explaining it. I need to know how to enjoy my dark fantasy game.
Who the
Explain.
fuck is VaatiVidya? Who the fuck is any? What is Dark Souls? Dave, you're very
Please, come on, you
confusing.
gotta explain this. I need to understand.
I love the idea that in this conversation we've just said Dave is just typing all of this shit out and Therese is just desperately asking for answers of just like, what the fuck is half of the shit you're talking about?
Alright. Anyway.
Alright.
Yeah. Quickly. Actually, I'll talk about it after. Just remind me I've got something to tell you after. Okay, cool. Yes. It is the comic representation of the next leg of your wonderful journey. You know, the one that I'm helping you with every step of the way.
Yeah, but why?
I already explained this to you, Dave. The coolest has to be the best, and I have to make him the best.
Alright, but I mean, even if that made sense, which it kind of doesn't. Cockcat was saying how it was all a game and you're just flirting and stuff. And we should quit it because he doesn't want you in my grill or me in yours or whatever.
Oh, is that what he said? I wondered if he could reek of jealousy any more pungently.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. And really, if we got no other reason to keep rolling with it, at least there's that one to piss him off.
What do you think, Dave? Am I in your human grill?
I'm not saying I know for sure, but it seems to me like my grill is your goddamn prison. You're practically incarcerated in that fucker, doing hard time on a bed of charcoal and lighter fluid, privy to what I flame broil from below. What I'm saying is, you got a front row seat to the brown side of my burger. How's it smell, by the way? What the fuck
It
is he talking
smells
about?
like delicious, burning animals.
Oh, he's just being like,
Yeah, I
You
know,
like
but
me.
like every single time, Dave makes a metaphor and then it spirals out of control on a fucking Mayday course for Earth.
yeah, he's
It's fun.
He's artistic.
It's fun, but it's very like difficult to pass, shall we say? Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought so. So is that what's going on?
What?
Is this some weird game involving flirtation and assassinations or whatever?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Shh. Oh wait, no, that's sheesh.
Yeah.
You and him are alike in some ways.
Dave told her how to do that, and she will not stop. That is one
Yeah, I
of the
don't know.
many headcanons of this episode.
Sheesh. Trying to do sheesh in that voice. Alright, anyway.
Yes, give it a go. Give it a go.
Sheesh.
Barely decipherable. I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You and him are alike in some ways. Really blunt, literal-minded, and quite frankly, just a little bit tactless when it comes to managing the ladies. He always had to know exactly what the deal was, and exactly what my motivations were, and whatever it meant, and blah blah blah. It takes the fun out of everything.
That is pretty much the most insulting thing possible to say. I'm anything like that raving gulf of shit.
Well, okay, I'm sort of exaggerating, but really, some of your similarities are there. Just your issues are cooler, less ridiculous and tragic.
Issues? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, for instance, Carcat was always tormented by his past and future selves, and their mistakes, literally tormented by them in these absurd schizophrenic memos. It was ideal fuel for his self-loathing. He became obsessed with himself, and he became obsessed with himself as an elusive adversary, rather than just being himself in the moment and realizing who he was supposed to be, and waking up.
Wow, okay, what does that have to do with me?
Oh, nothing in a literal sense. But I've observed you, Dave. You are always getting bailed out of jams at first by your bro, and then by your future selves. Even future Dave Sprite gets in the act of showing up poor present Dave. When does present Dave get to step out of the shadow of all those future Daves? When does he get to be the hero? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I guess maybe when I become future me.
Oh, goodness. That is exactly what Carcat used to say. It was always the answer.
Yeah, fuck, who cares? Like I even give a shit about being a hero, whatever that even means. I'm not seeing the problem here. Future me is awesome. He can bail me out if he wants.
Yes, exactly, because you were cool about your problem instead of acting it like a silly little pooper. But don't worry, one day we will get to take your turn as a hero, and one day we'll take off those dumb glasses and then we get a sniff at your eyes.
Not gonna happen. Also,
Oh, come on! I only got a little whiff. When you were a tiny pink wibbler with arms and legs sitting in a cradle of that sad horse, and they were pretty. It's so selfish of you to keep them covered up. The lame secrecy surrounding it is once again reminding me of a certain you-know-who.
hey, look at this. Change of subject going down. About this comic. You saying I'm about to fall asleep?
Yes. Why do they do this new art style? Every image looks like a meme.
Yeah, to be fair, it does. Especially when it's zoomed in on my screen. This looks fucking.
It's the fact that it's like the facial expression looks like literally looks like a meme
It looks
face.
like a shitpost. It looks like a shitpost, yeah. But yeah, apparently not many people like this art style anyway. So I mean, we're in the majority here.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I like that he's trying something new, and I like it if it got from Uncanny Valley back to a confident comic-esque style that he was interested in.
Yeah.
This is like Uncanny Valley.
This is actually his actual like main art style. Apparently, like the rest of the comic was an art style he was putting on for it. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Comic.
Does he go back to that?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay,
Most people
nice.
didn't like it then and don't like it now. So Hussey just kind of went, oh, well, run it back. And went back
Maybe
to
he was just under like time
style.
constraints for these chapters, so because there's a lot of content that had to come out, so he's kind of going back to his normal art style. I don't hate
that's a
it.
maybe.
I don't like it as much, but it's fine, and I like.
It is an alright art style. I just don't think it really meshes very well with.
I think the
with
change. I think
Homestuck.
the change is what's
fair enough.
most. The fact that we go from this, if it were Uncanny Valley from the start, you'd be like, well, the Uncanny Valleyness of the art style, it kind of plays off of the weirdness of the characters and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose.
You can
but
see
at this point, we're doing
we're in
art
too deep with the
analysis.
goofy zany art.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
I'm
another
no
thing
fine
I learned
art
from the
student.
comments, by the way, you know, fucking Rose's pony thing, the horse that Terezi just mentioned.
Rose has a horse.
That was kind of my reaction. When Rose sort of semi fought her mum.
Oh,
And her mum
yeah, and
gave
I remember
her
going off on
the
one and
pony.
being like, her mum is so nice.
Yeah, like she's not very functional as a person, but she's at least giving it a go. She's trying.
Yeah, she's like a nice parent.
But was it just me that thought it was a stuffed animal the whole time and that it moving was an extended gag?
If you showed me it and you didn't tell me it was a horse, I probably have thought it was a stuffed animal, but I don't remember it. So
That's fair. That's fair, because apparently it was an actual, like, a legitimate, a horse, like an actual living creature. The whole time. It is
oh
dead.
yeah, her mother bought like horses. Oh well, rip. Her mother bought stuff for her. She was like mega rich, right?
I mean, yeah, she was mega rich, so either one really does kind of work. I don't know, I just genuinely thought it was just a stuffed animal.
Yeah, well, if you showed me it without telling me
was
this,
it-
you were like, you said, what's this? I'd be like, stuffed horse.
Fair enough.
But now I know.
And knowing is something, I don't know. Anyway, let's start the page over because I forgot where we fucking were.
At the top of the page.
Yeah, basically. Why?
No, we were literally at the top of the page. We hadn't said a single word. I was laughing at the image. That interrupted
True.
us.
True. Anyway, yeah, I said the line.
Yep. I do not know. Maybe you're really tired. drops suddenly and swiftly like an executed felon facing nappy justice.
I don't feel tired. Could be Rose waking me up again. Bunking me with yarn or some shit.
Oh.
Can you see in my dreams?
No.
Too bad. Last time I promised Rose I'd take off my shades and look in the sky for some reason. You're gonna miss a hell of a show.
Blah. Most awful cool kid. That is, so that's like weird because that's a bit like, you know, like the happiest man in Birmingham or like least depressed like white man. Yeah, like those like that's a meme that I do a lot. So that was really weird.
It is a good one. I actually watched a bunch of them a little while ago, and by a little while ago I mean like an hour before recording. So
yeah, I like that meme.
It is a good meme. It is a good meme. So I guess I have to summon Dave Sprite too.
Yes.
Why's that?
Why do you think to bail your stubborn bespectacled butt out of trouble again?
Huh. Okay.
When you're asleep soon, a horde of very powerful monsters will emerge from the ruins to defend the treasure you have stolen. Or did you think you were going to waltz out of here with that cool legendary sword and face no consequences?
Yeah, kinda. Didn't think this useless horseshit was boss grade loot, to be honest.
Well, it is. Now, realize Mr. Orange Creamsicle's... Release Mr. Orange Creamsicle's stat and have dreams as sweet as he tastes.
Okay, see ya. Also, why the fuck are you flirting with two of me at the same time? That's kind of weird.
I'll flirt with as many of you fucking bitches as I want. I get mad hoes.
And all of them are different versions of you. All of them are different versions of you. Okay, right. you take Dave's.
I'm Dave, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sup.
Hey.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Oh, looks like you got the call twitch. You found that pretty fast.
I'm sure the comments correct us on pronunciation because it's Welsh, so.
Oh,
so Frank,
it's Welsh.
It's Welsh.
Which, called which, oh, which, called which, I think.
Looks like you got call twitch.
It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough.
It's hard to do that while also doing that.
Gonna have to close the back of your throat in order to do that. You have to open the back of your throat, so you've got to move your entire throat the whole way there.
Yeah, to say the word, you gotta kind of, yeah, it's really.
You gotta really shift your whole throat.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I guess I think it's Welsh.
I like the Welsh.
I like how we skipped over my entire line. What are Welsh things doing in this game?
That's an awesome question.
Fuck yeah, it is. Is this thing as pointless as I think it is, or do I need it for something?
Tactically, yeah, it's a downgrade. It's what I use to make Callan Scratch, which is obviously way better.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Callan Scratch cycles the sword through its own timeline to point when it's broken or not, older than rusted, and your Scoop Snowcone swords would be even better than that. So yeah, you got two options.
Fuck it, I'll just power through the rest of the game with the sword.
with Unreal Air as a mount fit for a true artifact.
Yeah, goddamn JPEG hero right here.
That shit ever land or what?
Dude, it's long gone. Up in Skya now or something. Thrashing ill grinds on the clouds.
Fuck. Top priority make even that. Fuck. Top priority make more.
Nice mush mouth there, bird brain.
Spirit guide. Alright, I'm gonna fucking beat you with a spoon.
We don't have that in our strife specimens, you fucking...
Yeah, I do. Like, the only weapon you don't have is the weapon you can't defend.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, get
guess-
fucked, nerd.
Guess that's the bonuses of being a future version of myself. Note to
Yeah, I
self.
get more shit than you.
Note to self. Spoon specimens. Gotta get it.
Yeah, you do. You actually are already guaranteed to get it. That's how time works.
Shit, yeah.
So you don't even really need to note to yourself.
Well,
You'll
just in
forget to
case
do
I
that
accidentally-
anyway.
Well, it's a good point. At the very least, I don't want to end up with note to self. Make more notes.
Alright, anyway, carry on with the actual words.
Okay, side conversation aside. Okay, right. Yeah, you got it. So why wasn't this legendary piece of shit in the Silodex you gave me? Did you chuck it after you alchemized it? Should I just chuck it too?
Oh, it was stolen by one of Hephaestus' minions.
He's a denizen, right?
Yeah, Lord of the Forge.
Isn't that like a Greek god? Or Roman or whatever? What is Greco-Roman shit doing in here? You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, he's pissed off he broke it. He wants it back. Do something important. I'm not really sure what. He's a pretty ornery dude. Kept raving about how he's waiting for the Forge to come, which he needs to complete his work. But in my timeline, the Forge would never come, so he's extra pissed off.
What's the Forge?
Your mom. Volcano. Your mom's my mom. That's gross. Forget I said that. That's gross.
That's both our moms.
No, that's gross. Let's just note that. No, shut up. No, we're not thinking about just no more words. It's a volcano.
Huh. You mean Jade's volcano. Okay, the side conversation we just had there on that offshoot timeline has really fucked up this actual line.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Offshoots all in one. We got it. So do you know this stuff because you're from the future or because you're a sprite?
Both. There's all sorts of stuff I knew about in the game when I came this orange feathery asshole.
So now you're like a wise featherly asshole.
I'm fucking filthy with wisdom. Sick. I must know stuff about your personal quest. What used to be my quest, but I guess I got to deal with it not being alpha. I guess. Imagine being able to speak. Honestly, I feel like I just got shot in the back of the head. Anyway.
Well, I mean, maybe your
used to
vocal
be
cords
my
are just
quest.
as having a beak, so like, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could beat
Yeah,
you
yeah.
up.
You
Anyway,
literally don't have a beak.
Just shut up. You were the one who made that joke, alright? I was just playing off the bit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I was making a joke about how you don't have a beak, and you made a joke about having a beak.
Okay.
What
Maybe,
fucking
what, do you want me to make a
stupid
joke about the fact that you don't have any fucking bitches?
Nor do you. We're the same guy.
Yeah, that's even harsher. I'm you from the future, which means in the future, you still have no bitches. Get fucked, nerd.
You had more time than me to get bitches, and you have none of them.
I was dealing with the fact that time was dead. And I had no bitches.
You know what? You have a good point.
Anyway, get bitches, please. I'm lonely. Anyway,
I'm not giving you my bitches, Dave Sprite.
I'm you from the future. I get your bitches whether you like it or not. Anyway, what used to be my quest, but I guess got to deal with not being Alpha Dave no more. Oh, I missed an I. That's why that didn't make fucking sense. Anyway,
Ah, fucking beta.
I'm Sigma Dave, you motherfucker.
Ah, shit. He's got me there.
Read the fucking line.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not gonna say shrug. That doesn't fit my fucking character. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's all good.
Neither
Anyway,
of us would say the word shrug out loud.
That's such a
You
why the
insinuate
fuck would I
shrug.
type that? That's so weird. Anyway, it's all good. Anyway, that sword, it's important to get your shit figured out. You're supposed to break it to get out. You're supposed to break it to get it out. Like another personal sort of mythological milestone.
Really? There was no other way to get it out. It's kind of dumb.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if John was to try out your heart and shit would have popped out with a champagne cork, a fucking hero confetti would have blasted him in the face. You, but we had to break it.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, that's right. He's pure heart and a loser. We're like edgy and cool. Just so you know, that's in the code.
That's in the lore.
It's in the lore.
That makes sense. Sense.
We're a badass. We get the baddie. We're the cool guy.
Now see, now you're talking my language.
Exactly. It is actually a tragedy that I had to deal with time being shattered. If I didn't, I would have gotten mad bitches. Absolute baddies day and night. That's all I'm saying. We've got a game. Anyway, there's a lot more I know about your quest, all tangled up in ridiculous riddles and bullshit and maybe it's all a moot point anyway at this time. I don't know. I think I'll spare you all that crap. It's kind of boring. You'll find out anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do if I were you, which I am. So hey, apparently I'm about to fall asleep. Also, before I go on and presumably fall asleep in a couple seconds, God, I'm fucking glad that my fucking eye shades are pushed to talk. So I'm not beaming this shit directly through to the fucking trolls.
Yeah, that absolutely.
The baddies in question.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
That would be awful for both of us.
Oh yeah. Why?
We'd be fucked, except not being fucked. That's the not fucked would be the problem.
It'd be like time breaking all over again. They're old bitches. Absolutely. Dom killers. Anyway, oh yeah, why? Rose beckoning you again?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, monsters will show up soon, so try to eat my sleeping corpse.
No, I'm not gonna eat your sleeping corpse. Stay on. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck. I can't read future text. Fuck it. Okay, just say your line and fix the fucking time.
Yeah. They weren't too happy with my reckless Indiana Jones bullshit either.
Yeah. So that's where you come in.
Yeah, I got my back, dude. Don't worry.
Fair enough. More time travel puns. I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Funnier if I said it like that.
Not especially funny, but it's like a 5.
It's like a subtle
It's like a 5 out of 10. Not enough to make you laugh out loud, but enough to make you go, yeah, he's making fun.
That was humorous enough for me to go,
Yeah, not even really nose exhale level, but like
No.
Yeah.
I nodded my head.
Yeah, it's a head nod. It's a head nod level joke. Anyway, okay.
That kind of thing you read in a book.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I guess I'll make myself comfortable here then.
When you wake up, I'll probably get going.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'll just sort of release myself. Gotta do my own thing. After this, I don't think you'll need me. Like you gotta skip a time loop thing that already. These will be a ride. These will get you out of trouble. You're gonna live up to responsibility eventually. And by virtue of flexibility, it also means you can't take me up. Don't let ideas go to your head or it'll mess you up.
Where you going?
I don't know, fly around, up away to the sun like a fucking piece of garbage. Catch up with Romy. Fast.
Oh yeah, what do you think he is? What happened to him in your timeline?
Oh, who knows? Completely lost track. And that timeline, this one, fucking inscrutable. We both know that.
Yeah, true. Okay, good luck with that. Fucking Vriska did it.
Hey, what the fuck? That's narcolepsy. That's a weird ass condition.
That was fucking quicker than I expected.
Hey, yo, he's kinda dead. I'm gonna play some fucking... God, that's an even rawer line than I was gonna fucking say. Calm, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
so
that's
back
kind
with-
of a cool looking. That's kind of a boss arena. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Big guy's there, so.
The stab guy, the guy who got stabbed and now is the Dark King.
The what? That's fucking.
The guy who had red blood and is now the Dark King.
Oh no, I think no. You're thinking of the other version of this guy from the Trolls game.
Oh, okay. So in the
Yeah,
Trolls
yeah.
game and this guy aren't the same person. Okay.
Yeah, not the same person. It's like I'm pretty sure Kaka actually explained it as basically to John as basically yeah, imagine two different copies of Crash Bandicoot. It's two different cortexes. I guess. But yeah, no, this guy's the one who stole the fucking funny ring that has all the power of
Dark evil wizard power.
the sprites. You know, because he's got the clown shit, he's got the crow wings, and he's got the weird fucking tentacle shit. Also, a thing I think I want to just note here. There are only two characters in this series that use swords, and one of them is clearly not anywhere near here.
Dave.
That's fucking Bros.
Probably, yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna touch your dick. I mean sword.
Why does he sound like Dave?
Yeah. It's just a voice I was doing previously.
He's just adjusted to it. Okay, we'll do
Oh
this.
no, that's his sword now.
Yeah, it's his. He's stolen it. It's, finders keepers, bitch. Anyway.
Is there... No, the stream volume's on. Why is there no music? Oh, here we are.
Yeah, music was just fading in, bro. Come on, give it time.
No. I'm impatient. Bend to me.
That's fair. What the fuck?
Like, it's fucking Ranabo Road.
What the fuck is this? She's playing Mario Kart?
New DLC character.
I love
Takes
fucking
one
taking
puff of
pain,
weed.
baby. I love playing Mario Kart. My favorite character to play is fucking Funky Kong, because I'm one of those people.
Because he's meta and he's busted and you're
I
a
play
bitch.
exclusively as the meta.
He plays Funky Kong or Rosalina. They're objectively the best.
Yeah. Alright, we're zooming out. Now we're here as Dave. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, holy
He has
shit, are
red
his
eyes.
eyes actually red?
That's kind of cool.
That is pretty cool. What the fuck is...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why did Dave have to see that? I'd imagine
Why did
Dave's
Dave
not
have
happy.
to see this? Why
Is
did
that
he have
the
to
horse?
see... Why is fucking... well, it's partly the horse. Why is Pfeffery here?
What's going on?
I don't know.
YouTube, what are they called? Analog horror videos be like.
Analog horror YouTube poop is what's happening right now.
I like the bass. Where's the Germa face?
What the fuck is...
This
I'll
is
put
the evil sprites,
I'll put
right?
like an evil... What?
These are like the super sprites. They're like the things
No,
that
these are-
raised the what are they called? I can't remember what they call them, but it's the things
What,
that raise
you
the
talking
trolls,
about
right?
Lucis? No, this
Yeah,
is
they're
nothing. I think... No, oh no, I think it... They look like Pfeffery's fucking Lucis.
No, because you see the spider. I think it's all of them, but they all have like a big
think that's
form and
an
a little form.
I think that's meant to be like an octopus?
Oh.
I don't know. I can't see
Well,
because
isn't
it's
Pfeffery's
moving
big-
ludicrously
Yeah.
fast.
Isn't Pfeffery's good big Lucis the like world-ending super demon, and the little version is the horse? The
I don't
mermaid
think there
horse
is
thing.
I don't think there is a little version, to be fair.
Oh, so okay.
I don't think
Well,
any
we know
Lucis
we
has
know
like
Carcass
demonstrated...
was like a big spider.
It was a floating crab thing. I don't think it ever showed any like ability.
No,
to
not
change.
Carcat. You're right. Yeah, no, that's.
Were you thinking of Vriska?
Vriska was the big spider, and I saw that big spider, and I also saw the big crab there. And now this is hers. You see that stingy? It's the giant one. Well, that was really fun. That was kind of cool because I actually like Cthulhian horror, so I'm big into like that sort of like aesthetic. Yeah. Hey, you know how you talked about one of the voices character again? We're fucking back.
I guess it'll be next episode. I'll just read this page. You suddenly understand jack shit. Where are you? What just happened? Oh great. Now someone's bothering you. Boy, you're not in the mood for getting trolled now.
Guess who's back?
Back again. And next...
The shift in art style does her something. What? They look different, bro. Also, now with the shift in art style, they do not look like however old they are. What, like 13?
Yeah, they do not look 13.
They look like young adults.
They look like
just...
they've been put through a fucking stretcher.
I'm gonna about to go off on like the most annoyed rant here. Why in media do you make your characters children if you're not gonna make them look like or act like children? Just make them adults or young adults.
Average high schoolers in fiction post picture of a 40.
Every anime. Every anime ever.
Every anime, also every fucking school drama across the world because people don't want to have to deal with child actors.
Mm-hmm. Why do that? Just make them adults.
I mean, for live action stuff, like I said, don't want to have to deal with child
don't
actors.
But
with
just make
stuff,
the characters adults in the story.
Like if you're gonna draw Jade looking like she's 6'2", just
because now she looks like an actual existable character.
Just fucking stretched her out.
Honestly, it is my most pettest, peevest thing. It's a big part of what starts awful shit in media, where it's like you make these characters look and act like adults, and then you say they're 14, and then weirdos on the internet get attracted to that character,
and then ignore the part where you said 14. Yeah. And then they go, I'm sorry, did you say the age was 41? Yeah, no, trust me, I don't have dyscalculia. That's what you said, and I'm going to draw porn of them. That's what typically happens.
Make them adults, man. Just make them adults.
Just either make them adults, or make it blatantly fucking obvious that it's meant to be a 13-year-old. Because screen, this is not a 13-year-old.
No,
in terms of physical
look,
that is like.
To be honest, in terms of physical look, I wouldn't. If you told me she was like a 19-year-old character, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. If you told me they were 25, I'd be like, that makes sense. If you told me they were 30, I'd be like, yeah, they look like a 30-year-old librarian.
Yeah. Like most other images of Jade throughout the comic, it's like, yeah, that is a child. This one here, it's like that is a fucking 25-year-old office worker with depression who has no fucking money. This is a wage slave I'm looking at here. This is somebody beat down by the working world. This is not a child.
But yeah, that is my pettest peeve in media, when they for no reason make characters like children, and then and then they don't act or look like children in any way, and it's just make them adults.
It's just like,
just say they're adults. Just say the characters are adults.
Yeah. Anyway,
do fiction involving adults more.
With that, by the way. Oh, what was the thing you were going to say, by the way?
Oh, it's nothing. It's basically I'm just moving back home for a couple of weeks because my new place doesn't let me move in until July. And I'm moving on Saturday, the 11th, so we won't be able to do DMing for that.
Oh, shit.
Because we're going to do the recording on the Friday, right?
Yeah, sure.
Makes sense.
Right. With that, what did you think of the episode, Arthur?
was I saying? Sorry, I just have like the hardest zone out of my life.
That's fair. Thoughts on the episode?
What did I think of the episode? Rap bit, really funny. Really, like, unironically, I muted my mic to laugh.
That was pretty fucking good. Not gonna
like,
lie.
mid some lines, I was like, just stifling laughter.
Just going...
Yeah. Like, that is the kind of thing I will probably think about that later on this week and laugh. You know,
it is good.
That is
good
something
bit.
that has not happened
Especially
before.
how the two characters, like, they
really went
do
down
not like
opposite
each
angles.
other.
Like he was like he was doing like a diss track, and this motherfucker's out here like, I suck a man's schlong, I call it log, I put his dick in my ass, and I think it's crass. I got that dick in my mouth, it's out. Oh, this shit's going south. He comes in my mouth.
And Dave's just sat there like, whoa, dude, I'm trying to roast you, but you're trying to get spit roasted. Jesus.
You get mad hoes, huh? I get ambrosia in my mouth, man. Milk, it's silk. Oh.
It is the month. Anyway, other than the rap bit where it was the month.
Smooth like silk. Alright, anyway.
Other than that, the episode was like mostly not that.
The future, like the talk between Karkat and Dave is always fun. It's fun to see those characters.
You mean Terezi?
So yeah, Terezi.
He keeps forgetting who.
I don't know who's who. I just keep calling them all Karkat.
Karkat, because Karkat's the best one.
No, not even. Karkat's not my favourite.
No,
Terezi's
who is
my
your
favourite.
Yeah, fair enough.
Terezi. I just call like Karkat. I just call them all Karkat because he's the one who I learned the name of
Karkat
first.
was the one you got introduced to first, and you learned the name of first. So eventually, you're gonna learn all of the other ones. He's slow to learn faces and names.
No, I reckon I could name. Definitely yes, but I reckon I could name. So Karkat, Terezi, Solux.
Yeah.
I'd want to say Apollyon. It's not. That's something completely different.
That is a classification in SCP.
Lamau?
That is not even close. It's like correct. It's like you hit a bullseye.
And then I just punch my friend in the jaw.
Yeah, you turn 90 degrees and stab someone in the eye. It's like that was not even remotely close.
Anyway, Vriska.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 4.
Radia.
Yeah, that's 5. It's just a memory test at this point.
Pesci just means fish. It's not Pesci.
That's the last name of an actor. 2, you're technically almost right. You're thinking about Fefri Pisces or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
You're talking about the person there, but that's her last name is Fefri.
Yeah,
I'll count it. I'll count it. I'll be generous.
It's close. That's a 6. It's in the same ball. 5.5. Well, let's not be ridiculous. 5.5.
5.5. 5.5. Okay, 5.5. Do you remember anyone else's names? Because currently you have named 6 out of 12. 5.5 out of 12.
Who's a clown? Kanaya? Is that the chainsaw person?
Kanaya is the chainsaw person. Kanaya is not the clown.
I remember that because that's one of Anna's favourites.
That's fair. And I remember it, A, because I'm decent at remembering these sorts of things, and B, because of the fucking Resi 4 VR trailer where it's like, Kanaya-phobia, fear of chainsaws. Because it was an entry somebody put on Urban Dictionary. Some Homestuck fan put on Urban Dictionary, Kanaya-phobia, fear of chainsaws. And the Resident Evil 4 VR production team just went, yep, that's a legitimate entry that is actually what that word means.
That though as a word though. That's kind of funny.
It is kind of fun. It is fun. But it is also funny that Capcom did the barest minimum research on it. But yeah, I'll take it.
No, that's based. That's based. That's a base Capcom putting in
based
0
and
effort.
Urban
Based
Dictionary
Capcom.
pilled.
base for Capcom, putting in 0 effort. Love that.
Fair. Okay, so you got 7. 6.5. Close enough to 7.
Because I'm trying to think of Shinji's name.
To be fair, Shinji does technically work as a troll name on its own. Because it's a fucking 6-letter word. All of them have 6 letters in it.
Oh, it won't help me.
But he's not actually called Shinji.
Equius!
That's the one! Okay, we got 7 and a... 6 and a... 7 and... I've lost
7.5.
Yeah,
7.5.
7.5. We got 7.5. Okay, yeah. Got 7.5. I think we'll leave it here. 7.5 is good enough.
I've got enough. I'm done.
We've got enough of them. You've got a majority. You've won.
I'm sat here with my head in my hands trying to think of them right now. So I'm not.
You've got a majority. You're good enough. Okay, right. But yeah, it was a good episode.
Anyway, opinions on episode. Characters talking. Dave and Terezi are my favourite pairing to talk. They're so entertaining. It's very organic and human. A lot of the jokes they make,
Despite
I'm like,
I
can see myself making. Yes, but they're written by a human, so you kind of can't avoid that, can you?
True.
Then you've got
Dave talking to himself.
Dave talking to himself was very entertaining,
and I accidentally spiraling out of control on, but I think it worked. It worked. It was good.
And then that animation was really sick. And then I went off on one.
Yeah, and then he went off on one about fucking this, and that's how we got to here. But yes, if you liked this episode, hit that like button. If you very much liked this episode and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload Reading Homestuck on Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on your time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays, again, depending on your time zone. Other things like Dig and Rimper, we haven't dropped it. We'll be back to it, but then again, it's basically my policy for the Dig and Rimper episodes is they're out when they're done. Or on the Thursday or Friday following when they're done. Follow me on Twitter, where you can see me do stuff on occasion. I like things, but who doesn't like things? Where was I going with this? Anyway, follow Arthur on Twitch. Kind of lost the plot on my own thing, but yes, Arthur, plug your Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Asakiyami. That is ASAKIAMI. I've got the job as a vaccinator now. Like, it's very much in the works. I'm very close to actually starting work as a vaccinator, so
good.
I'll be able to
He's been unlaid off. He's been laid off.
It was so weird. It laid off. It is the month to be laid on.
Particularly by another man.
It would, to be fair.
To be fair. And follow George on both of those things. He is not active on Twitch at the moment because he is working to replace his computer, but you can catch him on Twitter on occasion.
Oh yeah, I should say I'm not active on Twitch right now, but it might coming the summer. Right the summer.
It is the month.
It is the month. Come the summer.
If I decide to name this episode anything other than It Is the Month, then I will find a method of time travel and slap my future self for that.
Well, It Is the Month works.
Or at that point, it will be my past self. Time travel is confusing. I can see why Carcat hates it so much.
Yeah, all right. I guess if we're signing off now, I'll lay off with some mad beats about sucking cock.
You get mad hoes. I got my mad bros. Got their schlong. It's long. Their dicks in my.